Miles Reed. Center court, and away we go. Thank you for being with us.
This is a regular season NBA game on a random Tuesday night. And this is Game 1 of the 2025 NBA Finals. It doesn't take much to notice that something is off. Look closely. The court, the logos. Apart from the teams and matching t-shirts in the stands, there's almost no difference. There are many questions as to why the NBA elected to minimize the pageantry of its biggest stage. And the answer is far from a coincidence. It wasn't always this way. For decades, finals courts were unmistakable. Large Larry O'Brien trophy decals centered mid-court, cursive NBA Finals text, stylized paint schemes, unique broadcast graphics. From the opening tip, you knew this wasn't just another game. It was the climax of a season-long journey for greatness. The first official The Finals wordmark debuted in 1986 during the Celtics and Rockets matchup in the '86 Finals. While the wordmark didn't appear on the court, its presence on the sideline gave the Finals a distinct feel that had been missing prior. The Finals branding would remain on the sideline until 1989, when the Bad Boy Pistons and the Los Angeles Lakers debuted the Finals logo on the hardwood for the world to see. It was at this point that the logo would become a regular staple on the game's biggest stage, seen consistently used for the next 3 decades. The mid-2000s brought a new twist, as in 2005 the NBA would introduce many fans' favorite finals staple, a prominent Larry O'Brien trophy decal featured at center court. This iconic image would remain at center court from 2005 until 2009, representing the height of basketball greatness for a generation. However, starting around 2014, the Finals branding had begun to be featured less and less, being seen as smaller logos rather than primary aspects of the playing surface. The question is why? Why would the NBA elect to strip its biggest stage of all unique identity? The official answer can be found in 2012. It was at this time that the NCAA elected to remove any decals from their playing surfaces, citing a change in texture could result in players slipping or injuring themselves during competition. It wouldn't take long for the NBA to follow suit, as by 2014 nearly all major finals branding would be removed from the direct playing surface. The result was a clean, minimalist court, maybe safer, but also stripped of any special attributes. Since then, other than unique circumstances in the bubble, there is little to no difference in the playing surface that hosts the game's greatest battle for the Larry O'Brien trophy. And it's more than just the court. While the matching t-shirts have made a comeback for several franchises, creating a unique playoff atmosphere, the build-up to the games and broadcast experience continue to leave the game feeling less than. The build-up to game time used to be incredible, featuring graphics that elevated the viewing experience and created a distinct feel for the games, something that seems to be lacking as the NBA and its broadcasting partner continue to opt for a more minimalistic, clean look. Now don't get me wrong, the NBA is not at fault for following a minimalistic trend. It's a trend that plagues design across multiple parts of society, seeing things like color and uniqueness be substituted for the plain and safe. But in the case of the National Basketball Association and the Finals, branding needs to be a top priority. If you don't present your greatest prize in a way that makes it feel like the greatest prize, then that directly impacts the way the audience consumes the product. It could even result in a lower viewership if the stakes of the game fail to feel as important as they once did. And there's no question, the NBA is capable. Look at the mid-season tournament rollout and presentation. It's unique, it's extreme, with colors, logos, and designs on the court that create a unique atmosphere for the crowd in attendance and viewers at home. Why is it not possible to create the same special vibe for the game's biggest stage? If safety concerns are an issue, there's no doubt they have non-slip decals that could be used, or even complete ulterior motives of creating branding on the surface. Anything that can bring back the experience. Think of some of the greatest NBA Finals moments we've experienced.
History final, bang! Tie game!
Many of them were elevated due to the build-up, presentation, and execution of the product. All we ask is the NBA finds ways to once again make the finals feel like the finals again, allowing the broadcast and the court to once again feel like a symbol of greatness within the greatest game ever made.